Does my will expire? Is my 20-year-old will valid? The simple answer is yes, it is still valid unless it's been revoked or changed in the intervening 20 years. So there's no expiration date on your will. And this is a very common situation I have where people come to me with a will they drafted 15 or 20 years ago. They had small children. They set up a guardianship provision for them. We have a trustee to manage money. Those kids are now grown. Maybe those kids have children. So you're looking at, does my will still make sense now that my kids are grown and I have grandchildren? And the simple answer is it's still valid. We may not need to use the guardianship provision. We may not need to use the trustee provision to manage money now that the children are adults. However, it is still technically valid unless it's been revoked or changed. So if you have that old will and you haven't looked at it in about 5-10 years, you may want to pull it out of the closet, take a look at it, and make sure it says what you want it to say today. And if it doesn't, speak to your estate planning attorney and find out what kind of changes you need to make. It doesn't always require that we go back to square one and create a whole new will. Many times it's just a simple amendment. Maybe we're changing out a personal representative or two because either they passed away or you're just not that close to them anymore. Or in the case of children who are now over 18, they may make more sense as a personal representative than your sibling who is now retired and really doesn't want to be dealing with finances or probate court. Will is still valid all these years later, but if you need to make changes, make sure you're reaching out to your estate planning attorney to get those changes made correctly.